Hello everyone, this is Oriel. Today is August 5th and it is day 304 to the war. These are the main articles that we have today from Yediot Achronot. And it says here, Israel tuchal lamshich b'lechima. Israel will be able to continue with the fighting. Im hashalav hashani ba'eska lo yafshil. If the second stage of the hostage deal does not come through. Then the second one, we have a terror rampage, Masa HaTerror b'Holon, a terror rampage in Holon. Rina nirtzecha, Shimon ba'ala nifza. Rina was murdered, her husband Shimon was injured. Let's look at the first article. Here it says, Netanyahu, the American letter and the new excuse for the delay in the hostage deal. The Prime Minister is trying to explain that he's waiting for a letter from the Americans that will say if Israel has a commitment to stop the fire under all circumstances. But one of the people there, one of the people present, immediately exposed the truth that America has already given the permission for this after the hostage deal is signed, after it goes through. It says here the situation is insane, that while Israel is waiting for a very harsh response from Hezbollah and from Iran, and we're all in the depths of anxiety, that we continue to have inner conflicts. Here you see one of the mothers and the families and friends of the hostages protesting and asking for a hostage deal. I actually one day randomly was at the beach, just going on a nice day on a Friday, enjoying my weekend. And by me passed the car of this woman, of Matan's mother. And I could immediately sense, just from that 2 seconds of her car going by, that the sadness was so deep and the distress was so deep. You have to understand that these people, since the 7th of October, they have no rest. If you see pictures of them before and after, it's like they're not even the same people. And so the stress right now is very great in Israel. And people are really screaming and yelling for a hostage deal, angry at Netanyahu that it's not happening yet. Here you can see a caricature of a marathon as if it's from the Olympics, but of all of the hostile enemies of Israel, so Iran, Hezbollah, Hamas, and they're all waiting at the line to start the race, just like Israel is waiting to see when they're going to attack, how fast they're going to get there, keeping us all in suspense. If you're watching this and you have a heart for Israel, please pray for Israel. Everyone is in so much distress right now over this situation. We've gone through this before in April and we had miraculous results that God really protected us, but you really just don't know what the future is going to bring. If it's going to bring heartache, if it's going to bring destruction. And being in this weird limbo of in between is a very difficult place to be. People are preparing their bomb shelters. People don't know what to tell their children. How do you prepare for something like this? No one really knows how to go through this, even the second time around. So if you're watching this, please pray for the protection of Israel and all of its citizens. Let's go on to our next article. It says here, Masa Terror b'Holon, a terror rampage in Holon. It says here that it was done in blood-chilling coldness. Amar Razak Kamal, who was 35 years old, was an illegal alien from Salafit. He went through 3 different places yesterday and stabbed the people that were walking by. The couple, Rina and Shimon, were gravely injured. Rina unfortunately did not make it, and her husband, who was injured and stabbed, came that very night to her funeral on a wheelchair. This is the couple, and Rina protected her husband with her own body. Just to show you guys the reality of how quickly a person can leave and how quickly they are buried, just like that. Here we can see the terrorist, Amar Razak, and he doesn't look like what you would think a terrorist would look like. He didn't come with full gear, with a bandana on his head of Hamas. He literally just came looking as a civilian, armed with a weapon, and went on a terror rampage. And here you can see in this next article a picture of illegal workers being smuggled into Israel because the cabinet can't get a decision together on whether to accept them to be workers again or not. It says here that tens and thousands of them come in every month to Israel without any Israeli oversight. And now we'll end on a good note with some news from the Olympics in Paris. Here you can see our Israeli athletes, and it says here, champions, alufim, a great week for Israeli sports. We have a gold and a silver for wind sailing, 2 silver and bronze for judo, and 1 silver for gymnastics. That's all for today. Thank you guys for all of your prayers, and please continue to pray for us during this tense time. If you want more Israel content, go to allisrael.com, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.